fun fact,
Uh-huh.
did you hear that the Prime Minister sorry, it's a real fact, so I had to yawn because it's boring.
Exciting
The
content.
Prime Minister of England is stepping down.
Damn.
Something having to do with Brexit.
It's my big chance.
Yeah. As a 19-year-old American boy, you totally have a chance in British politics.
Yeah. I mean, I understand. I've heard about Brexit. I've heard the word.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It kind of sounds like breakfast.
It does.
Weird. Do you get your Brexit with a side of covfefe?
That's good. Good one.
Thank you. I can make political jokes.
Yeah, I can't at all. I know nothing about politics.
Want to hear a good political joke?
Okay.
The president.
Welcome, guys, gals, and non-binary cryptid pals, to episode 2 of Cryptidbits. It's a podcast about cryptids. I'm Simon.
I'm yawning, but I'm Morgan. Oh, I cut you off. Let's restart.
No, that was good. That was fun.
Sorry. I forget you always have little jokes with your...
I was just gonna call myself a Bigfoot fucker, but I'd have to censor that out anyway.
Yep. I did ruin a bad joke, even if you didn't hear it.
So I guess, should I do a brief summary of the podcast like every episode?
I guess. I mean, it's episode 2, so if you could
handle
episode 1, you probably know what episode 2 is.
Yeah, well, what if people are just randomly jumping into episode 2?
This isn't Russell T Davies' Doctor Who. You can't do that, but okay.
Yeah, if you're listening to this and you haven't listened to episode 1, what are you doing? Go back, listen to it. It's good. It's got great babe.
Yeah. And, the Hodag.
Yeah.
And gay bananas in pajamas.
That's true.
Speaking of which, because we're recording episode 2 before episode 1 is published, we don't know if anyone found the elusive bananas in pajamas sea monster. So we'll have to insert that in episode 3.
I guess so.
I guess.
The search continues.
Yeah. I don't want to derail you, but can I put out what this week's listener cryptid should be?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so remember that guy I was talking about that also was featured in that Danny Gonzalez video? He's not Portuguese. He's not called Gonzalez. He's called Gonzalez. Maybe he is Portuguese. I don't know. But that video he made with Drew Gooden, where they're talking about the ASMR person.
The boyfriend ASMR.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. I really strongly remember this person that did boyfriend ASMR roleplays, that he looked like Tom Holland, and I think he was British, but he's not Dennis ASMR, because Dennis ASMR is American. So if you know who this person is, I can't find him. He doesn't exist on the internet anymore. All I know is that his outros were like drawn, like, you know, like it was like an animated like outro, like he drew himself. And I think he was British, but he could also be American, because I think this was before I knew that Tom Holland was British. So it could be my brain being like one of two things. It could be like, oh wow, he's British, but Tom Holland's American, or it could be 2, he was actually American, but my mind thinks he was British because Tom Holland's British, because now I know that Tom Holland's British, but I think this was before I knew Tom Holland was British. But I know it's not Dennis ASMR, because I thought it was, because he looks like him, but I watched the videos, and they're not the same videos. It's not him. Even though but I know but don't get confused because Dennis ASMR did like a Spider-Man roleplay, but that's not right. But
Mhm.
yes, listeners at home, if you can find the ASMR guy that's British, looks like Tom Holland, isn't Dennis ASMR, please send a link. I know he's real. He's out there.
I a furious search for the boyfriend ASMR boy.
Mhm.
We went down for the viewers' sake. Me and Morgan went down a deep rabbit hole of watching boyfriend ASMR ASMR artists. Do they call themselves
Yeah,
that? That's a thing, right?
ASMRs. ASMRs?
ASMRers.
Well, it was mostly Dennis ASMR.
Yes.
What I love is like they didn't mention it in like the Drew Gooden video is how like he tries to seamlessly incorporate normal ASMR into the roleplay, like in the Jesse video where he steals like the hoodie and like this globe thing. He's just tapping on this globe to do like the ASMR tingles, but obviously he has to stay in character, so he's like, I don't get why I'm tapping on this globe. And it's just like 5 minutes of him saying he doesn't know why he's tapping on it while he's tapping on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should do that in this podcast where we just kind of subtly incorporate ASMR elements.
Yeah, I can do that right now. I don't know why I'm crunching this water bottle
Yeah.
and getting the tingles. I don't know why I'm crunching it. That's gonna be fun to edit. Enjoy that.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm sipping this colada. It's just so good. Raspberry. It's actually not that good. I don't like it very much.
Well, it's blue raspberry. Blue
Yeah.
raspberry is fun when you're 8, and then you become a middle schooler and you develop a palate, and then you realize it's gross.
Yeah.
You know what's a gross weird thing? We talked about this in like the last episode vaguely. We touched on it, but frozen like ice creams and popsicles that are banana flavored. I don't see the draw to them. I think they're gross.
Yeah.
Also, grape. This is not my thought. I see this all over the place. Grape stuff doesn't taste like grapes.
That's true. It just kind of tastes like purple.
Yeah.
Most like slushy flavors just kind of like taste like colors.
Well, I think that's because the taste has just become so synonymous with the color that you can't separate it.
That's true. I'm just attracted to blue liquids and pink liquids. Like if you give me something that's just blue, like I'll drink it.
Yeah. So that's why I have to
it's
keep glue and away from you.
yeah, very very dangerous around Windex. Yeah, so it's been about 20 minutes since we started, so I think it's time to actually talk about cryptids.
What? Talk about cryptids on a cryptid podcast? You nuts?
I know. Well, I think if you've listened this far, you know that this isn't really a cryptid podcast. It's kind of cryptids are maybe the
Cryptids
theme
are
that we cryptids are our goal, but we swerve a lot on the way.
It's like the cone test. Only we're hitting all the cones.
Yeah. I thought you were just saying contest weird for a second. The cone test.
The cone test.
So, before we start, I know there's already been a lot of before we start here, but so I was on the cryptid wiki, right?
Yes.
Looking for hot cryptids
Ooh.
to put on the table today.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, I think I found one. But the top thing on the cryptid wiki was cryptid personality quiz to figure out which cryptid you are.
That sounds funky.
I wanted to run you through the ringer here. And
oh, you're gonna ask me the questions?
yeah, I'm gonna figure out which cryptid you are.
I hope I'm the Loch Ness Monster. She seems majestic, but also, like, could kill you. And that's what I aspire to be.
Did you know, fun fact, the Loch Ness Monster, the first sighting was actually, she was first spotted in the middle of the road. Like, not in the water, but just, like, on the street.
Thoughts on the movie The Water Horse?
I think I saw part of it once, and I thought it was weird.
It's like E.T., but with a water horse, and it's sad.
Yeah,
Um,
I've heard of it. Yeah, let's see if you are the water horse.
mhm.
So, first question, how big are you? Small sized, medium sized, average sized, above average size, or extra large?
Well, I'm sad big boy isn't an option. I guess average.
Just gigantic. Um, Gargantuan. What is your favorite type of food? Seafood, anything sugary or salty, BBQ, tropical smoothie or fruit snacks, which is weird because I don't think a
Wh-
smoothie counts as food. But or I don't have a favorite food,
um, well, I do have a favorite food,
but
but
it's
like I
not
don't
any of
think
those.
any. Yeah.
Those are the
So,
only four things you can have as a favorite food.
well, it says anything sweet or salty, so maybe that one.
Sugary or salty.
Oh,
But,
sugary or salty.
I mean, same,
I guess
yeah,
that
same
one.
thing, I
That's literally any food then.
guess. I guess so.
Everything's either savory or sweet. And sugar is like like a synonym for sweet, and then salty is a synonym for savory. So everything's
What about, aren't there more tastes?
spicy.
Umami? No.
Umami?
Edam.
Edamame?
No, wait. Fuck.
Umami? I just got scared.
Yeah, it's umami.
I'm sorry, I'm probably being disrespectful to a culture right now, but I've never heard that term.
Those are the five. There's sweetness, sourness, saltness, bitterness, and umami.
What does umami mean?
Um, Umami is a pleasant, savory taste imparted by glutamate, a type of amino acid, and ribonucleotides, including. I'm gonna stop there. I'm just gonna
Yeah, I'm getting.
mispronounce everything.
Yeah.
It's not interesting.
But yeah, that one.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Question 3. How competitive are you? Do you prefer not to compete? Are you low-key insensitive, somewhat assertive, strong-willed and assertive, or extremely assertive and competitive?
I guess somewhat assertive.
Okay. How much time do you spend with friends or family? None. At all. You never see them. Keep to myself and family. Prefers company of small groups of friends, popular and outgoing, or extremely outgoing?
Probably like small groups of people.
Yeah.
Cause I I appreciate what people have to offer to the world, but I also kind of hate them.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Okay. This question's a little biased. Do others find you good looking?
You will say yes. The majority of society will say no.
I don't know about that. You're cute.
Yeah. You and like 3 creepy guys will say yes.
Here are the options though. Plain looking, all right, but nothing striking. Average looking with some nice attributes, good features and sexy, or incredibly attractive.
I'll say sexy. No, average.
Okay. Disagree. What is your athletic ability? None. Occasionally plays sport, enjoys sport for recreation, plays sport competitively. I don't know why it's sport and not sports.
Because it's British.
Is it?
British people say sport, but they say maths, and we say it in the opposite. We say sports and maths.
I I always find it so funny when I hear maths. I think that's just the funniest. Oh, or extremely athletic and agile.
I mean, like when I was in gym, I'd play a little bit of sports, but on the average, I don't like do anything really that active.
I'll say occasionally plays sport.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, sport, get over here. Give your pops sit on your pop's lap for a second.
Ew. That's
Sorry. Okay. You got Bigfoot.
Ugh.
Yeah. That's kind of basic.
Yeah, Bigfoot is the most basic of all cryptids.
Yeah. Bigfoot's the basic of cryptids.
He is.
The term Bigfoot is used to describe a legendary race of ape men.
That's me.
There you are. The legendary ape woman.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take the quiz because I don't want to waste everyone's time.
Well, why don't you, after we record this, why don't you take the quiz and then we can insert here your results?
Here, why don't I just take it real quick and we won't put any of the audio in.
Okay.
Ooh. I got a hool.
A hool?
A hool.
A hool. Oh, a hool.
A hool. That works because I am a fool.
You are.
I would describe it, but I kind of want to save a hool for another episode.
Okay.
So he's a good boy though. All right. So now that distraction's out of the way, today I have what might be my new favorite cryptid for you.
Ooh.
Let me get a drum roll for this week's cryptid. Tiddalik.
Tiddalik. Does he look a tit?
I knew you were gonna go there. I'll give you a hint in that I don't believe he does.
Oh, damn it.
I don't think he's known for that.
All right.
So what comes to your mind when you think Tiddalik?
I know what comes to mind, and I know it's gonna be wrong. But you know, like those knock creatures that live in the mines and like tap.
Those what creatures?
They're called knockers, I think. I don't know. It's been a while since
Okay.
I've read my Spiderwick field guide, but they're like
from Spiderwick.
But it's this like gremlin-y. I'm seeing it as like a little gremlin-y goblin creature.
Okay, put up a knocker on screen.
And it's like has big eyes and like pointy ears. I think it's like a silver, not silver, like a skin toner, like a earthy brown tone.
Okay. So it's like a light brown goblin-y creature.
Well, no, I see it more as like a yellowy or like peachy like
a yellowy brown sort of thing. Okay. Long ears, big eyes.
Yeah.
How big?
Like smallish. Like, you know, like your average like goblin gremlin size.
Okay. All right. How does it move about?
I think it walks on 2 legs, but it has the ability to walk on 4. Like kind of like a leapfroggy situation. Like it hops like a frog, but it normally walks on like 2 legs. Like, you know, like when you like crawl up the stairs on all 4s.
Yes,
it looks like that, but mostly it walks on 2 legs.
Okay, I like this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got big ol' eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they just like what do the eyes look like?
They look like they don't look like human eyes. They look like cat eyes.
Okay.
I'm just totally describing like the Spiderwick Chronicles.
Yeah,
character.
I'm looking at a picture of the knocker and it's pretty close. But...
Yeah, that's just like as soon as that's why I want to change it.
No, I think it's do you imagine the same like sort of like bat nose situation too?
I don't know. I see just kind of like slits for the nose.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's kind of the knocker kind of looks like a. I can send you a picture.
Yeah. Because I can see it in my mind, but I don't fully remember it. Yeah, okay, I see this is a little bit different.
Okay, so how does it differ?
It's...
Let's make this a real OC.
It's not skinny.
Okay.
It's
kind of a plumpness to it?
Yeah, honestly, I see it as like kind of amphibian. So the eyes are like, you know how frogs' eyes like stick out?
Yeah.
They're like that, and they're like, but it's like more cat eye like. The ears aren't as big. It's kind of like, you know, like horned frogs. I see it like a horned frog situation. I don't see like an apparent nose. Like, I'm not thinking that much about in my head about like the nose and mouth features.
Okay.
So it's more amphibian like and less like it's like an amphibian mixed with a goblin.
Okay. Do you think it has a big old tongue for licking things? Possibly tittas?
Yes. I see
Okay.
it as like slimy. Like I
Alright.
think it lives in like a wet type of environment.
Okay.
But I think that's because it also the name also kind of reminds me of a tadpole.
Interesting.
Mhm.
What do you think for like country of origin?
I want to say it's in like the Canada area, but like by the name, I feel like it's actually like in a South American environment, and I'm completely off. But I'm gonna, for the sake of like my character and what I'm going with, I'm saying like Canadian.
Okay.
Mhm.
Alright. A little Canadian frog goblin.
Yes.
Alright. I like it.
Mhm.
What do you imagine this little boy doing? Like what's his deal?
I I don't know. I mean, do cryptids ever have a deal? I think they all just like want to exist in this world. Is that
Cryptids
just
have deals. I mean like Mothman shows up before disasters, like
Bigfoot can
they're
talk to you through telekinesis? No.
yeah.
Wait,
Well,
is that actually?
sometimes.
Yeah.
Not always.
Um.
There's these like monkeys that live in the water that have like hands on their tails, which I think are actually the basis for APOMs in Pokemon. But they like imitate baby cries and wave their little hands from the water, and then when people come in to save the what they think is a drowning baby, the monkey grabs them and like eats them, I think.
I hate every second of what I just heard.
Yeah. So, you know.
Um, I I don't know what his deal is, to be honest.
Okay. I just imagine him as like a little like sort of how goblins like steal things, like just kind of like a
Mm,
a thievy, like a little hoarder thing.
yeah, I can see that.
It's collecting little shiny stuff
Hmm.
and licking it.
It seemed like a Stitch tongue.
A stitch tongue. Yeah.
Yeah, like Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah. I thought at first that you meant like a tongue that was like stitched up, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, had to
But
be gross.
all right. I think we have your Tiddalik.
Rat.
Put up Morgan's Tiddalik on screen. There he is. He's a good boy. And now I'm gonna send you a picture of the uh, what the actual Tiddalik looks like. Shit, give me a second.
Disclaimer to the audiences listening to this episode: we're currently not in the same room like we were in the first episode.
Yeah,
So,
makes things a little tougher.
yeah.
All right, tell me when you get that picture.
Okay. Oh, wait. I knew it was a frog boy.
Yeah, you're getting close there.
I
When you
knew
were
it.
talking about frog stuff.
I knew it was like a frog like creature because like I said, that's why I wanted to change my answer because it clicked in my mind that it was a big old frog boy. I'm assuming it's from Australia.
It is, yes. Yeah, so the Tiddalik is a big ass frog. Uh, it's an indigenous legend in Australia, recorded in the late 1800s. Um, the legend around it is that it drank all of the water in Australia and then caused a flood when it blatted it all out.
Why would it blat it out? Why wouldn't it piss it out?
I don't know. I think that would make the legend a bit. Let me read you the little story here.
Mm-hmm.
Tiddalik awoke one morning with an unquenchable thirst and began to drink until all the fresh water was greedily consumed. Creatures and plant life everywhere began to die due to the lack of moisture. Other animals conspired against Tiddalik and devised a plan for him to release all of the water he had consumed. This was successfully coordinated by a wise old owl when Nabunum, the eel, made Tiddalik laugh when he tied himself in comical shapes. As Tiddalik laughed, the water rushed out of him to replenish the lakes, swamps, and rivers. So I guess all the water just kind of found its way back. So it drank all the water, and then some snake made it laugh it out.
I love that.
Yeah. It's also, I'm scrolling through. It was in a game called Disco Zoo, which
The best of all zoos.
I love.
I just like want to see him licking big titties with his tongue. I'm sorry. That wasn't called for.
I think if you tried to lick a titty, you would just consume the whole being. There's also, I'm gonna send you another picture of Tiddalik, which is also pretty wonderful.
What is this big ass? What the?
I know.
So wait, he just is like a big old ball. What? But what does this have to do with Australia? Because then it shows. Oh, is that just showing where he's from? Because I thought it was trying to imply that he was the shape of Australia, and I was like, that's not correct by any means.
No, that's just a little map. No, but look at him compared to a human. He's huge.
He reminds me of like Jabba the Hutt.
He does, yeah. He's great. I love him though. I like that he's just a big old frog. He's just thirsty.
Is he thirsty for the titty?
God.
Just asking. I'm being very inappropriate today.
No, I don't think so.
Damn it.
I think we've been going for an hour, so I feel like we can wrap this up now.
I think you're right.
Vote on the poll that we'll put up. Who would win? Is it just, I don't know what the poll, like, who would win in a fight, or like who you prefer, I guess?
Yeah, I don't think we ever actually fully decided, but
yeah, just like vote.
Yeah, do it. You don't even have to be registered.
Yeah, that's the best part. You don't need to be over 18 years of age to vote on this poll.
We actually prefer anyone under 18 to vote on this because they know what's up.
Yeah, although probably I guess if you're under 18, maybe you shouldn't be listening to this, because Morgan did spend quite a while talking about licking titties.
Are we gonna? No, we can't bleep that out because then the jokes wouldn't be funny.
Yeah, no, we do have to leave that in.
I just spent 20 minutes talking about licking tits and it's going on like online for the world to hear.
I mean, we can take it out.
But then we have no podcast. That was the whole podcast. I should have thought this through. I was like, oh, he'll bleep it out. It's fine.
I mean, I guess I can bleep out titties, but then that's kind of worse, because then you're just saying licking,
and it sounds like I'm saying licking.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could put something else there. I could say
lick a boob.
That's not much better.
But I feel like boobs is more classier than tits.
Yeah, I mean, how would you rank the different? Actually, let's not do this.
No, I want to.
This isn't gonna.
Breasts, boobs, boobies, tits, titties.
What about gazongas?
Oh, oof, that's below titties.
Have you seen that Tumblr post? That's like, with the, hold on. I looked up Tumblr gazongas to find and I went on images, and that was not a good idea.
Was it just big tits?
Yeah. I mean, well, the first picture actually was Sonic porn.
Ooh, fun. Can Sonic porn be a cryptid?
Sonic porn is real, though.
Well, nothing's real. We're living in a simulation where the Earth is flat.
Yeah, we are living in the Matrix.
No, we're living in Sims 69. That's why we're so advanced.
I think most of this conversation can't be put in though. See, because we dived into some topics, and then we kind of shifted through them. So I don't know like how much of this I can include.
Were we actually trying to do an outro?
Yeah, I was. But then you just started talking about licking titties. And...
Well, you asked me what the ranking of boobs were.
Well, that.
And then you said, "Hey, let me look
That's
at this
true.
funny Tumblr thing."
Yeah, that's fair. I think this has been a productive episode of Cryptidbits.
I agree.
Or should I say Cryptidbits?
You're as bad as me. Is it Tiddalik? Is that what it's called?
Yes, Tiddalik.
Can we? I just imagine
Mm-hmm.
Tiddalik with big titties.
Does it lick its own titties?
Maybe, because it has the frog tongue.
I hate this. I hate every second of this. Okay. Thank you for joining us on this episode
Woo!
of our podcast, which is sometimes about cryptids.
Mostly it's about titties.
we have to stop.
Sorry. I'm a bi who love boobs. All this has to be cut out, but I like when I make you laugh really hard.
You're very good at it.
I'm glad.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah. If you wanna follow us on social media, we're on Twitter at Cryptidbits Show, and you can email us at Cryptidbits.
Or no, we're just at.
Oh yeah, we're just at Cryptidbits.
Yeah.
We're
at cryptidbitsshow@gmail.com is our email.
Yeah, so if you want to send us pictures of the ASMR boy, or the Bananas in Pajamas sea monster, or some Tiddalik titties. Sorry, that's all I can think about now.
Yeah, send us that too.
But if you want to send us some stuff, do that. Follow us, not in real life. I made that joke last week. It still wasn't funny.
I mean, we can say it that can be a staple, I guess.
Yeah.
Just a little recurring joke. Just a little funny little recurring joke for you.
You can follow our personal accounts. I'm Morgachino everywhere except for Instagram, where I'm Morgachino.
And I'm at Simon etc. on Twitter. And I'm at Lemony Simon on Instagram, but I might change that. I don't know.
He's gonna change it to Twinkie Boy. Twinkie little star.
That's pretty good. That's probably taken though. So look forward to my new handle, Twinkie little star. And subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
Tune in next time when we'll maybe actually talk about cryptids.
Or ass.
Thanks for listening.
Stay spooky.
Stay spooky.
Boobies.